Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about line breeding. Line breeding is when you breed closely related animals, like for example, a father to daughter, father to granddaughters, a father to great granddaughters, uncle to nieces, something like that. Please, it is not inbreeding. Inbreeding is breeding siblings. If you breed a brother to a sister, you're inbreeding. Now that one is bad. But inbreeding is actually a good practice on a farm because it helps to retain good traits. Like for example, if you have a rabbit with good temperament, you may want to retain such a trait on your farm. So when you see an offspring with the same temperament, you may decide to keep that animal and keep breeding it back to the parent so that you keep getting animals like that with good traits. So it is a good thing to line breed, so long as you do try it. Of course, it helps to get good rabbits. You may start with bad rabbits, poor rabbits, and then you start getting better and better and better rabbits through line breeding. So for me, I have a few reasons as to why I'm choosing to practice line breeding. One of the reasons is I have a small space, so I didn't want to buy a big number of breeding stock when I don't have space. So I decided to just get a few rabbits to start and then keep practicing line breeding as I get space. In other words, there's no need for aggressive breeding. Like I don't have to breed, you know. So I can take my time and grow my rabbits since I have the time, because for now I don't have a big space, meaning I have some time to practice this and get good breeds. Another reason why I decided to practice line breeding was I wasn't able to get a good breeding stock in the area I'm in. So I decided to take matters into my own hands and breed my way to a better breeding stock. By the time I have space, I will have the best rabbits to breed. You know, I'll have good rabbits. I will know I will know their grandparents. I will know where they've come from. I will know so many things about them. I will know their characters. I would know how to pair them and breed them with which rabbits. So this is a good thing. I wasn't able to get the breeding stock that I wanted, so I decided to make my own breeding stock for the future. Also, people start rabbit farming with different reasons as to why they've started. Some want to have them to sell as pets, some want to sell for meat, some want to have them, you know, to showcase them, others want for laboratories. So me, I want to be able to sell breeders. So I need to have good breeds for that to happen. I want to sell good breeds to farmers. So that's why I'm doing this too, so that I get good rabbits. And of course, it is a fun experience, you know. I'm loving it already and I'm excited to be able to start breeding and seeing how the rabbits are gonna turn out after I've paired this one with this one. So it's going to be a fun thing to do. So breeds of my rabbits, my breeding stock for now. The male is a New Zealand white and the female's breed is really confusing, and it looks like a silver black Rex, something like that. Guys, if you know the breed, you can let me know in the comment section. So how I got my breeding stock, I was in a new area. I didn't know anyone. I didn't know rabbit farmers, and the ones that I would have preferred to get rabbits from were a bit far. Time didn't allow me, and I decided to look around and get from nearby places, and I landed on this person who was actually, it was a girl. The parents bought for her and she started breeding them, but I think she got overwhelmed and she wanted, because she sold me the main breeding rabbits. So I actually didn't buy virgins, I just bought rabbits, since I already had the idea of line breeding, so that I get eventually I get the desired breeding stock that I want. And apparently when I got them, the female was pregnant. So after a week after being with these rabbits, she gave birth to 3 rabbits. And this is how they look at 4 weeks. And at 4 weeks I was able to tell the sex of these rabbits. And lucky for me, 2 of them are females and 1 is a male. So as you can see, my line breeding is soon starting, right? So I'm excited and waiting for them to grow so I can start breeding them. So guys, this is just a note for you. As a farmer, you have to have a keen eye. You don't have to, even if you're not doing line breeding, you have to have a keen eye to identify good characters in your rabbits. If you get, now for example, for me, among the babies, there is 1 rabbit that has a good appetite. You know, I've seen from my breeding stock, the doe eats almost everything I give it. And the male is picky. You feed it and it will just smell, and eat only since that's all you've given. For me, I normally mix my weeds. You might find that it picks the weeds that it likes, and then when it's really hungry, that's when it will eat the rest. And now I've noticed one of the babies has the same character. The male has a good temperament. The guy is cool. I can pet him and he will stay there, you know, and put his head like that. The female doesn't let me touch her. She's not friendly. You're supposed to look for such traits. You can't have aggressive rabbits on your farm. They will fight others, they will bite. You don't want such rabbits on your farm. They become dangerous. They disturb a lot. Those are some of the things you should look for in babies that you choose to keep. So even if you're not doing line breeding, you can still see rabbits and you're like, oh, this one I'm keeping it, so that you better your farm. All right guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button so that you don't miss anything about line breeding and other things that I post about. Share with your friends so that they also learn something. See you in the next video.